Shake them bundles, shake that ass. Shake them bundles, girl, shake that ass. Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Shake them bundles, shake that ass. Shake them bundles, girl, shake that ass. It ain't nothing like a ass with some bundles. She shake it every time she hear some bass rumble. Bundles like Pocahontas, she make her own fucking money. She next on both stage, and to the stage I'm running. I don't care what they say, that show her what you pay. I don't care what they say, that show her what you pay. I wonder, can she twerk it on his dick though? I pulled her by her bundles, then I bought some more. Only thing that is fake is the bitch they hate. Only thing that is fake is the bitch that hate. You bundles, tell a bitch. You bundles, tell a bitch. You bundles, tell a bitch. You bundles. Bundles, 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 bundles. Shake them bundles, shake that ass. Shake them bundles, girl, shake that ass. Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Shake them bundles, shake that ass. Shake them bundles, girl, shake that ass. If your wig ain't split, you can't fuck with me. I need a trophy. She shake that ass every time I play that Cardi B. I like it when she shake it right in front of me. It's something about a round ass, my kryptonite. Trying to fuck the night. If I play right, I might. I bought 3 bags of bundles, cost me $150. I told her go on and call her a motherfucking beautician. I don't care what they say, that show her what you pay. I don't care what they say, that show her what you pay. I don't care what they say, that show her what you pay. I don't care what they say, that show her what you pay. Bundles, 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 bundles. Shake them bundles, shake that ass. Shake them bundles, girl, shake that ass. Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Shake them bundles, shake that ass. Shake them bundles, girl, shake that ass. I don't care what they say, that show her what you pay. I don't care what they say, that show her what you pay. I don't care what they say, that show her what you pay. I don't care what they say, that show her what you pay.
Villa, Koola, yeah, we do it the Koola way, yeah. But I'm on point, yeah, I'm on point. I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. Tell me how you feel, tell me how it feels. Everybody fake, ain't nobody real. So I'm on point, I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. So I'm on point, I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once, yeah. Life is such a roller coaster, buckle up. Every night I say a prayer for everyone I love. And when I make it, bro, I'm taking every one of us. Everyone who struggled with me, we was in the mud. Chasing paper, wishing acres could belong to me. So many haters, but I'm favored, so I'm ghost to see. Once you break them bad cycles, failure won't proceed. Know what you want, you possess, you got it with ease. Mind power, no wasting divine hours. We tasting the Lord's fruit, the gutter we climbed out of. Word to Marley, I'm recording my redemption song. I live according to his will, I was a vagabond. Now that the flow has been valued, they wanna tag along. I never tag him in pictures, they got the picture wrong. I know you picture me losing, but I am truly strong. Picture me cruising, it's something to see me in a zone. I'm Jordan back in 9-7. I battled them weapons form, still survived 7. Legendary lifestyle, we eat till we full. I'm never worried, even though I'm a sheep with the wolves. It's necessary that you bury all negative bull. adversary scheming on you, stay ready to pull. I'm lying hearted, God told me that I'm a target. Your purpose is such a threat, they want me inside a coffin. But I'm on point, yeah, I'm on point. I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. Niggas, tell me how you feel, tell me how it feels. Everybody fake, ain't nobody real. So I'm on point, so I'm on point. I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. So I'm on point, so I'm on point. I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. How we beefing from social sites? We used to be social and kick it every night. Friends ain't friends, where the love go? I carry my company like a tugboat. Beware the company that you keep. Some niggas is 40 and still asleep. I need me no audience when I speak. Any issues with family is kept discreet. But I'm on point, yeah, I'm on point. I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. But I'm on point, I stay on point. On my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once.
You are now listening to The Block with your host Stephanie Love and yours truly, Black, on VillaCoolaRadio.com. Let's go.
Blah, blah. Everything is everything for Sheezy. Blah, blah. Probably done it all, homie, believe me. Blah, blah. We made the impossible look easy for Sheezy. I'll never leave my block, my niggas need me.
Good morning, people. This is your girl, Stephanie Love. Happy Saturday. We made it another Saturday.
We in here,
Black?
baby.
What's up with it?
Yo.
All right, come on. I need you to, like you do everybody else that come on the show, I need you to pull the mic up, I need you to sit up, and I need you to project your voice.
Look alive, baby.
Look alive. It's Saturday.
Sure.
What the hell? It was D4's birthday yesterday.
You know what I'm saying?
Turn up.
We going up, baby. We
Happy
ain't chilling
birthday,
out till
D4.
Sunday, goddamn.
I might need
I
that
got,
shit.
I got some alcohol in the building because I
Oh,
told
shit.
D4s we were going to take some shots.
You did say
I'm not
that.
going to take no shots, but y'all can.
I'm taking some
I'll
shots.
leave it to y'all. So wake up.
I'm gonna need that.
Yo.
All right, guys. So good morning. As you see, we got two guests here today.
Hey.
Shout out to a lot of y'all may already be familiar with D Forbes. Shout out to D Forbes for coming through the building.
What up, what up?
Yesterday was D Forbes' birthday. I'm not gonna
Yo.
ask how old he is. That is his business.
I'm 29. And my daughter turned 8 yesterday, too.
You're how old?
29.
29. Okay,
Yep.
okay. All right, shout out to D Forbes. Happy belated birthday. Y'all
Appreciate it.
come turn up with him tonight. Queen City Saturdays at the Boom Boom Lounge. Doors open at 8 p.m. Ladies are free to 11. Guys are free. I'm sorry, guys are not free. It's $10 until 12. After 12, it goes up to 20. So guys, come through the building. It's gonna be a true turn up tonight. We got some beautiful ladies that
There
will be
be a
in the
lot of
building
ladies in there,
tonight.
too.
Yeah, and then also, if you haven't heard, we still are selling raffle tickets for a full lace wig, the value of $500, but all you have to pay is $10.
You know how many
And
dollars that is?
You
Man.
may possibly. I'm trying to win me a wig tonight, so that would be life changing if I won the wig tonight. Like I'm gonna come next Saturday, slapping you in your face with my wig.
Okay.
All right, but I saved the best for last. In the building, we have Miss Queen Trillion in
Yo.
the building from Mash Mode Monday.
Yes.
Shout out to her. We've been trying to get her through the build to come chill with the block for a minute, and
I
we
know,
finally
right?
made it happen. She is a very busy woman. She's out there
Very
in the
busy.
streets, taking over the game. She is one of the ones that's out there taking over the game. Shout out to you, Queen Trillion. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. Are y'all ready to
Thank
Big
you
ups,
for
big
having
ups.
me.
Thank you. We're going to get into your business a little later. We're
Okay.
going to allow you to inform our listeners what it is that you are out there doing in the streets. I want to shout out to all of my Facebook listeners, guys. Shout out to all my YouTube listeners, Periscope, Twitch, VillaCoolaRadio.com. We definitely appreciate y'all. This is episode 55.
Yo.
And we're about to get this show started. Y'all ready?
Mash.
Mash mode. We're going to go straight mash. All right, guys. So, look. I don't know if y'all seen it. I don't know if y'all heard about it. But the block is going to update you. However, I don't know if some of y'all have seen the video that has gone viral on social media with Webby chastising his children. So let me give you a little bit of details of what went on. It was hilarious. I watched his interview with TMZ, and I just can't say I was dying. Webby snatches the doors off his kids' room after catching them in the bed with a girl. I don't know about y'all, but my parents didn't play games with me as a child when it came to having people over. If I disobeyed the rules, they definitely reminded me about who was in charge. Although I went against the grain a lot of times, but hey, that's neither here nor there. But Webby's sons learned the hard way after he caught them in the bed with a female friend. According to Hot New Hip Hop, Webby heard a girl's voice from the studio and went straight into dad mode. And he went upstairs and found two of his sons, a male friend and a girl, all in the same bed.
Just one girl? That's why he
One
tripped
girl.
out. That's why he tripped out.
One
There was only one girl in here?
Who is the mama? who is raising the little girl? But listen, we got a clip we're going to get into, and then when we come back, I just want to try to give me y'all's opinion. Go ahead.
Come upstairs. I catch them all three of them in the bed with a little girl. That's crazy. Let me try to get some parents' number and I'm out of here. Let me try. Well, no, I probably shouldn't. I ain't gonna even get out of here. Cause they ass already tried to run out the house. And just, no, don't get to running. Don't run out this one little girl in the bed. Girl, that's crazier than a you better stop.
As far as his position on the situation, I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't knock him for that, because if it was me, I'd do the same thing. Like, what are y'all doing?
I feel that.
You know? So
like,
I definitely commend him, actually. But of course, we know in the industry it's Webby, so he got his own style of doing things, but who wouldn't?
But see, what you saying, he's from the industry, though? He is Webby. So somebody could have leaked that video elsewhere. So I feel like he might have got ahead of it. You know what I'm saying? And put it out there on the internet. And yeah, you know, he wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying?
And I was more along the lines of, he's a celebrity and he's also showing people like, hey, my kids are normal people too. Like, they fucking up. I'm about to show them because I'm Webby. Like, everybody gonna see it.
Right
that they fucking up.
Right on.
Stop fucking up.
I'm gonna kind of go against the grain and play devil's advocate. I'm gonna speak on the little girl. I understand. I know that Webby's intentions were pure.
Right.
Great parenting skills.
Yeah.
The going live is a problem for me because of how apparent bullying is in schools, how they shame young girls in school, and just the fact that the story is a girl in the bed with 3 boys. Can you imagine the shame she's gonna go through at school? She's gonna be called a hoe. She's gonna now be bullied because she's that girl that was in the bed with 3 boys.
Dudes.
That's
right.
all that her friends are gonna see. They're not gonna see the chastisement.
You
They're
a
not
hoe.
gonna see.
You know you a hoe.
What? So in my eyes, I just think that it could have been done without social media.
But see, that's the times we in.
Well,
but,
yeah.
You know, we're used to times where what happens in the house stay in the house. You know what I mean? But that's just where it's at now.
Yeah,
you know?
and then it probably could teach them a lesson to be careful of the decisions they make because it might show up on the internet.
Right. It very possibly could.
Okay, so 2 of the kids were not his, right? People are out there bashing Webby and saying that he had no right to discipline children that were not his. What's your opinion on that, Black?
I mean, no, fuck that. I'm with the old school. Like, if you in my house,
right,
you getting disciplined by me. And if your mama or your daddy don't like it, tell them don't let you come to my house. I mean, and granted, his parents might not, her parents might not even know that she was there.
Right.
I mean, shit, it's 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. and you on some shit like, to me, for Webby, you on some shit like Forbes said, getting in front of it. And
well, I have to stop you there too, Black, because Webby, at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, why don't you know who's in your house?
he said he was in the studio.
I don't care. The studio is in the house.
Like
got
you
a
said, though,
big-ass
Stephanie
house.
Love,
You
you
got a
went to
big-ass
Instagram with your
house.
parents too. You know, tell you be upstairs at a party, no, you ain't going out, you out that fucking window.
My parents knew I couldn't get shit past my parents. They knew if I opened up the mayonnaise jar and put it in the right spot. So I'm just saying, Webby. Well, listen, I pulled the little strings, right? I am Stephanie Love, right? I can make things happen, right? So I got Webby on the phone.
Oh shit!
So we're gonna speak to Webby today. Are we ready? Webby, are you there?
Let me get straight to it. 'Cause when I ran into that situation, I wasn't thinking about whose kids it was or where it kid. All of them bad. All of them was wrong. A lot of people told me you should have took off a belt and whooped all that.
I'm saying though.
Excuse my language, you know.
Yeah, Webby. This is the block, so you can speak however it is you want. You can say whatever cuss word, unfiltered, raw, and uncut. But
Tell
Webby,
your
I got
friends.
another question for you. How did all of this start? Were there days before that incidents led up to this? How did it all start?
A couple of days before, you know, my sons, I caught them upstairs having a party. They had some friends upstairs. Like, it was a party. I walked up in the living room and I say, man, that's crazy. Y'all can't be doing that.
Damn.
Okay, Webby. So thank you for calling in to the block. We definitely appreciate y'all.
Big ups.
Your manager for pulling the strings and allowing you to give us just a little bit of your time. I know you're busy out there. I know you're knocking doors off. So it has been, he did say, he did do an interview with TMZ, and Webby snatched all of the doors off of the rooms that his kids reside in his home, and he said there's no more. He will know everything that is going on. Dude,
I'm not mad at that.
What would
shout out
what
to Webby for that.
punishment would you have put your kids through if this was you?
I would have sent them to the closet to pray. Okay.
Okay.
Took the doors off.
You gonna need him.
We need some
after I get
Jesus,
done,
man.
right?
Shit. And then like thinking about the little girl's parents, like for him to go and snatch that up and save that situation, they might be happy about that. She ain't just
And I
get
was
ran
gonna
by
say
3
the
niggas.
same thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, as a parent, for me, I would appreciate a parent like
stopping that
Webby,
shit.
you know,
Yeah,
because you have some parents out there who would just probably let your kids do whatever, and then oops, your daughter is pregnant.
They're out
but
there.
for a parent like Webby, I would appreciate that my kid is over at least to a house where a parent
gives a fuck.
take it upon
Right.
Hell,
Snatching
you
the
might
doors
could
off,
even-
all that shit.
Would you be okay if he put his hands on them?
Nope.
I would.
Well, not
No.
these days and times, right?
Well, yeah.
We are in
You
different
just-
times.
but back
Parents
in the
can't
day-
even beat their kids anymore.
But back
you know,
in the day,
without getting in trouble.
Yeah,
You
don't
get it
touch
from
mine.
anybody, right? Well, that is that. Webby, shout out to you. As
Big ups, baby.
They have recommended that Webby starts his own fatherhood reality show. Shout out to Webby, but I encourage you to read just a little bit more, you know, because Webby did kind of sound a little. But that was maybe that Louisiana
Bless
slang,
his
right?
heart.
It was.
But I mean, he was pissed off. There was ratchet shit going on in the South. You know what I'm saying? Webby's probably like, I'm the only motherfucker do ratchet shit in here, baby.
And we got less
True,
than a minute here, guys, to finish up. But do you guys think this may have been the first installment of the
No.
Webby
It might
TV
be.
show?
It's
It
great
could
promotion.
be.
It's
Well,
great promotion.
if you
I didn't think
go-
about it like that.
No, I
That's
don't.
good.
I don't. Are you saying the first installment
For his
of this
parenthood show.
happening?
Exactly.
For his
In
reality
other
I
show.
wouldn't be
words,
surprised.
this is the beginning of his reality TV show.
Oh yeah,
I like
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I like it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think it works.
I think it works. I think if we give it a couple of months to a year, we'll see that Webby had, and I think it would be good for reality TV. It'll be
I'd
something
watch
different.
it. I'd tune in.
I'll tune in for real, for real. All right, so shout out to Webby. Shout out to all our Louisiana, Baton Rouge.
Stand up.
All of y'all out there. I know y'all probably are suffering from the weather like we are here. So shout out to y'all. Everybody be safe out there in this rain. If you
Yeah.
can't swim, please stay home. All right?
Keep
If
an
you
umbrella
can't
or something.
swim,
Raincoat.
I encourage you to stay home.
some
All right,
floaties.
guys, so we're going to get ready to go into a quick commercial break. I want to thank D Forbes and Queen Trillion for being in the building with us. We're going to keep turning it up. I'm finna pour up them some shots. Wait, it's 11. It's 11.
Now.
It's early enough.
That's
to
right,
pour up a
baby.
shot.
It's 11.
Yeah.
So, it's 4:20 somewhere.
Turn up.
We about
We'll
to
be
get
right
drunk.
back, guys. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Please tell your friends to join into the block this morning, episode 55. I promise they won't be disappointed. And please go and follow the Block Radio Facebook page and also the Villa Koola Radio Facebook page. And we'll be right back.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive, push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Listen. 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 Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Go check her out on Instagram at lturner88 or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie Love from the block. It's me and my co-host Blizzity Black every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only VillaCoolerRadio.com. Every week, we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah. It's your boy, Mr. IOTBA, Mr. 214, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. That's me. Say, man, this Wednesday night between 8 and 9 p.m. Central Time, I want everybody from the 214 to across the pond to tune in on Villa Koola. That's my new radio home. Y'all see it right here under the description, Villa Koola. Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. I'm on that bullshit again.
Yep, we are back. It's 4:20 somewhere.
Hey.
I know. Oh, I forgot to pour y'all shots up, right? We'll get you the next time. I'm sorry. All right, so this is The Block, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to Lorenzo Hart. Shout out to
Big ups.
Cameron G. Shout
Big
out
ups.
to Koya Love.
Big
Shout
ups.
out to Shantae.
Big ups.
Tay Gunna. Get well, Tay Gunna. Tay Gunna was a little under the weather a couple of weeks ago, so shout out to you. We are praying for you. Shout out to Shonda, our twerk fitness girls. If there are any ladies out there who want to twerk today, come out to the Boom Boom Lounge. Check out the Tip the Scale twerk fitness class, guys. Today, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Y'all better
Boom
go
Boom
out there.
Lounge, 4222 West Camp Wisdom Road.
Somebody got going in this bitch or something.
You go down low. All the way to the floor. That ain't a twerk song, but how low can you go?
It kind of is. It kind of
I'm
is.
not going to twerk.
Can
What
you
the
go
fuck
down?
I look like?
Don't twerk.
You twerk?
Don't do it.
Nah.
You look like you twerk.
Hey,
I'm gonna twerk.
You
So
look like
shout
you
out to
twerk.
that.
Very
If you
deceiving.
ladies,
They can
men,
be.
If you have any ladies out there, if you have multiple ladies, if you have one lady, I don't know, send her to the twerk fitness class, guys. Tell her to come twerk, learn how to twerk, get in shape. She's a great fitness trainer. You won't be disappointed.
That was the one we had on the show, huh?
Yeah. She comes to the Boom Boom Lounge and helps us out at Queen City Saturdays every Saturday as well. So I want to shout out to Shonda Harrison, who is
Big
out
ups.
there doing the damn thing.
What up,
I'm
Shonda?
telling you guys, yes. It is at the Boom Boom Lounge. I said that, but y'all were in the middle of y'all little charade.
She said
Not
that.
where you can twerk.
Hey.
Say the boom boom, not where you can twerk.
Hey, yo, what a
So
dollar man.
Hey, they got a
shout out
Super
to y'all.
Bowl.
I hope if the first 5 ladies that walk through the door today at the twerk fitness class, I will be giving you a State Fair Classic ticket.
If you shake that
Show
ass
up.
when you walk through the door, you get in for free.
If you
before
walk through
11.
the doors, ladies, you will get a State Fair Classic ticket.
Yeah.
Walk in twerking.
What? It's at
Boom, boom, lounge, baby.
Need to get y'all a drop.
the shenanigans around this mother.
Twerk
That's the
some.
rain.
It's going
All
down.
right, guys. So did y'all hear about the 9 people who were arrested protesting on behalf of Botham John?
Cut the
Did y'all
check.
hear about that? So 9 people were arrested Sunday during a protest outside of AT&T Stadium where they were released on Tuesday afternoon on bond. Do you want to guess how much their bond was?
$5,000.
$100.
$100.
That's
And
what's
you want to know
up.
how long they sat in jail? 40 hours. You want to know how long Amber Geiger, who shot Botham, spent in jail? How long? An hour. You want to know how
What?
much her bond was?
How much was it?
Was it $300,000? So therefore, she had to post a bond of
3,000?
30.
30,000. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
So on Sunday night, a procession marched down Randall Mill Road to one of the entrances of the Dallas Cowboys game. Among the protesters was the family of Botham, a man shot and killed in his apartment September 6th by the off-duty officer. She was uniformed by the name of Amber Geiger. During the protest, 9 people were arrested for blocking traffic at the intersection of Collins and Randall Mill.
For blocking traffic.
Yeah.
That's
At
crazy.
about
Traffic,
noon on
though.
Tuesday and about 40 hours after their initial arrest, all 9 were released from the Tarrant County Jail. Each had a bail set at $100 for traffic obstruction, according to Tarrant County Sheriff Department.
Wow.
One of the protesters was also charged with resisting arrest, and his bail was set at $200. Russell is another one who was arrested. He had a higher bond amount because he had some charges in Carrollton.
Wow.
So yeah. So
That's
what I
crazy.
mean, you know, this subject is touchy, but I'm gonna let y'all have it. What is your opinion about the 9? They call them the Dallas 9. Are you just taken back? And they all were black, or they all were minorities except for one.
Right.
But are you taken back at it's so easily to arrest these 9 for obstruction in their protesting?
Well, yeah.
Versus you have the officer who says she walked into the wrong apartment. It took 48 hours, 48 to
Right.
72 hours to
release
figure
her.
out if they wanted to arrest her, and then she only spent an hour in jail.
That's crazy.
Very crazy.
That's crazy as hell. Like, as far as like the protesting thing, you know, stopping traffic or whatever, they got a $100 bill. That's kind of classic. You know what I'm saying? Protesters, they'll take them in, put them in the tank for a minute, let them out. You know, it's not too much you can do about that. But as far as the apartment thing, that's almost on some martial law shit, right? You went in the wrong thing, fucked up. You should be done. You know, that's just.
Well, see, I was watching this show the other day, Live PD, and it's funny because it's shit that
You watch TV?
Cut the
Shut
check.
when I can. But it's funny because just because of your attitude and how they feel about you, they can find any reason to put your ass in jail.
Yeah.
Meaning that also because you did it and you were black, you didn't have to go to jail, but they wanted to take your ass to jail, so
Right.
they did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
This is America.
Super
you know?
producer. What's
Exactly.
Hey, Budweiser, cut the
Welcome
check.
to America.
Budweiser, cut the
Deliver
check.
cigarettes on the
was,
show?
that was a rare appearance by Londa the Great.
Hey, big ups, baby.
Shout out to Londa the Great, man.
Already. Appreciate you, London.
Wow, how the tables have turned. They bring you cigarettes.
Already.
Black on 55 episodes and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get a year in and shit. You know, you got people. You know? Hey, Londa's the owner, by the way. Big ups, baby.
Yeah, you can walk in anytime you like.
Yeah.
Get back to the subject. You know, I'm past the. It's good. Don't get me wrong, guys. We need to petition and protest.
Yeah.
when things are not right. But I'm kind of past the point, man.
You ready to see some damn change, huh?
I'm ready to, you know, do something other than the protests to warrant these things not happening anymore.
Right.
What is that? I'm not really for sure.
What if we don't show up at all? We stop spending these money in these places.
But that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
If you
Hit
want
'em in
to,
the pocket.
if you want to do something, like really do something, the protests are good. It makes everybody aware, creates awareness. But if we want to really affect things, Martin Luther King, he was getting there to the point of economics with our people.
Yep.
But right before he got assassinated, we have to think about the economics of it. That we have a controlling power economically. Our people do here in America. We need to start utilizing that in our way.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like keeping the money at Villa Koola instead of going to some random studio to record your shit. Book now.
Keep it home.
Shameless plugs, 3 points.
There you go.
Shout out to your 3 points.
Well, shout out to the Dallas 9. I just want to say, if I didn't have kids, I'd be out there protesting, and I probably would take it to another extreme. Like I'm for real.
You would burn your
What
Nikes.
extreme?
Yeah.
Like what is another extreme?
Like I can't say, because they said that if I say those type of things on the radio and stuff,
terroristic
like it could be.
you
But
gotta be careful.
I don't. Let me just say, I don't think that peaceful protesting is gonna get us anywhere.
Yeah, it's not.
So you on your Malcolm X shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Malcolm X at the window with an AK, you know. But see, I
getting
really
in
think it's the
miles.
pockets, the economical, you know, vantage point on it is what's going make people change, man. Cause like with child support, you know what I'm saying? When niggas get hit for child support, they start thinking different.
That's
you know
a
what I'm
horrible example because niggas just
It's
stop
facts.
paying child support.
then-
They don't pay it.
saying? And they take my shit out of my check, okay?
Right, but-
so when I'm at work, I'm like, okay, child support's done.
If you
rent's
don't get a
done, but I'm
check-
thinking about it though. I might not go spend that extra
I
$5
feel
or
you,
whatever.
but I mean, I also kind of feel what Stephanie Love's saying. Like you start clapping back, like for real, like they clapping at you. They gonna feel that shit. It might cause a war, but like they gonna feel that shit, fam.
Like that, I just feel like it's time to. We've been at war with them for so long, and we've been losing this battle time and time again. And I think that if we unite and we can be a force to be reckoned
That's
with.
real. That's real. We are,
But
I
you,
mean,
you
I'm
are
talking about
talking
all
about the
the
biggest
way,
gang in
cut
the
it
world,
off
though.
financially.
But I mean, we also talking about the biggest race in the world too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We everywhere.
We
So,
everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, and to say that minorities, period, are everywhere. I was listening
Well,
to...
you're only a minority if you're not the
white.
majority where you are. Like, we are not the minority
I'm
in
talking
Africa.
I'm talking about, like, okay, when I was listening to the radio this week, I had learned this week that there are over 67 million Hispanics or people who speak Spanish only. They don't speak English.
Latin culture.
That's a lie.
Yeah. In America?
And yes, in America.
That don't speak English.
California is number 1 and
Arizona.
Texas is actually number 2. It's a lot of us. And if we just imagine, well, I know that those, some undocumented citizens or most of them can't go out and vote. But then if you think about all of the blacks, if we got out there and voted, we hit them there. If we stop spending our money in their establishments, we hit them there. And then we get out here and protest, and we protest in a whole different way. I don't think peaceful protesting is going to get us anywhere.
Right. Raising awareness, like at these events that, all of us be at, things like that. Maybe certain events can be put together in order for certain
It's
things.
crazy because I went to Donuts and Dads with my daughter.
That's dope.
A few days ago, and it was an ex-police officer, FBI agent, who's married to the principal, and he was talking, and he started talking about social injustices, and he talked about from the inside looking out about they don't care about you, like they don't give a fuck about you, and you have to learn how to conduct yourself. And this is the fucked up part to me. You have to learn how to conduct yourself so that you don't get a situation escalated. Whereas Billy, and to my white listeners, don't think I'm racist. You know I'm
Exactly.
not. But like
Exactly.
Billy can go out and say, "Hey, I want to invoke my First, Fifth, 15th, 13th Amendment."
Right.
And,
Right.
right.
For instance, like the white boy a couple of weeks ago who vandalized the flag. He literally tore it off of the stand that it was on and just threw it. And he spent,
Support that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But look-
Send him back to Europe or some shit.
He's not called a thug.
But you do
know?
you do that. You go do that.
If I'm dead.
You got the
It's
whole
over.
police
Yeah.
force,
That's
KKK,
crazy.
and everybody coming
I'm
after you.
dead.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying?
done.
So on that note, we got to get out of here. So when do we get to the point where we start to create our own instead of
when
wanting
we
to be
stop
accepted
going
all the
against
time?
each other, when we stop being
Okay,
out there
I just wanted to
killing,
raise the question.
you know, each other, and we unite.
Right.
Yeah.
I just say when we start to support each other for real, like
Really?
All that.
like a lot of other ethnicities are very close. You're not gonna mess with one Hispanic dude without seeing five more
bunch
come
of
and
them.
help him out. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying?
That's
Same
real.
thing with the Indians
That's real.
and the Asian people. They do this shit together. Asian people don't even order their own plates. They order food for everybody at the table. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, whatever you want, you get some of a piece of whatever's on the table. We are more on some shit like, nah, fam, if you wanted this, you should have ordered this shit. You see what I'm saying?
Closed
We
mouth
gotta-
don't get
Or
fed,
I ain't
nigga. You know
paying
what I'm
for you
saying?
'cause you ain't got
Right.
you know, stuff
So
like that. Yeah.
I'm intrigued. Do we need like reparations to make our society better, to ultimately do better by our people, or can this just start one by one individually?
It
in
can.
community?
It'll take
How
a
does
really
it
long
start?
time to start one by one, because us as a people, and sad to say, we're very selfish. We've been taught to fight against everything. Like it's not about you. It's about me. It's not about us. It's not about we. It's about me. I gotta survive. And
Right.
so, since that is instilled within us as a culture, it would take
hard to
one
get
by
from
one,
that.
but it'll take a long ass time to do it, because at the end of the day, you're scared of losing. You're scared of not being able to fight for yourself. You're scared to ask for help. So
I feel
that's
that.
what I.
Can we change it right here? Like everybody watching right now, go support somebody, go follow somebody, go do something, man. We're gonna start that shit right here with however
And
many
can
people
I just
checking this
say
out. You know
one
what I mean?
thing?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
The
because you over there
change-
quiet and shit.
Exactly.
You is kind of
I'm
quiet.
just
What the
waiting.
fuck?
Yeah, you
know.
got
Queen
to
of the
jump
Mag.
in, Queen Trill. You got to jump in. You got to get in where you
I
fit.
gotta jump in right out. Okay. No, but honestly, the changes already began because me personally, I'm already like in communication with a lot of organizations and cultures. So I'm more aware of these things. And if you check on my page, I expose what's going on.
Facts.
So if you are interested in supporting each other and building up economic wealth and things of that sort, empowerment between each other, then just reach out to these groups.
Yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
have groups like the Gorilla Mainframe.
Big ups.
Also, I
shameless
definitely want
plug
to
one.
shout out to the Dallas Nine because I'm familiar with a couple of them. Brother
Shameless
Shout
plug.
is one of
That's another
them.
one.
So it already has began, you guys, but I definitely do agree that it also is going to take us as well and more, like just more groups, not one by one, but definitely tap into like-minded individuals and just do it.
Exactly.
Well,
do it.
well,
Exactly.
you get 6 points, and I know we got to go super duper,
Shameless
but,
plugs.
but I'm gonna say this. Black people who have your own business, be professional, because that is like really that's one thing that shies people away from fucking with you. Like,
That's true.
who do
Don't
you have
act how
cutting
they
your
expect you to
yard
act.
when
You know
you
what I
have? I mean, I'm supposed to make it quick. Be professional. Make sure that the service or the
Yes.
product that you're offering is a
Quality,
good product.
Good quality.
Yeah.
Boy, you better.
I'm waking up. I'm waking up.
That is very important.
All right, guys. So that was that. Shout out to the Dallas Nine. Shout out
Big
to
ups.
all of the
Shots.
people out there that are trying to make a difference. Get out there, learn your communities, guys. Let's put the unity back into
The community.
Let's do that.
Shout out
Yes,
to
I
JoJo
agree.
Nelson for that.
Big
Joe.
ups.
All right,
Happy
we
birthday,
gonna
D
get
Forbes.
Unity. I like
into some K-Files.
I'm black and I'm proud.
This nigga's scared.
Okay, it is about that time to get into it.
About that time.
These K
This should be my break time.
I love the fucking K-Files. I fucking love the K-Files.
This
You know what
is
I
your
mean?
break time. This is the intellectual part of the show.
Shots fired.
Man down.
Shots fired.
So this is your smoke break time.
Cool.
You are excused.
So the K-Files. Shots fired. These are the factuals on the actuals that nobody is actually talking about. All right, the K-Files. It came out a couple of weeks ago, and I have to give credit where credit is due. I'm gonna make this quick. To Mr. Understanding. Okay. If you've never heard any of Mr. Understanding's lectures or videos, you can Google him. His name is Sevan, S-E-V-A-N, Bomar. He's like this intellectual geek guru guy, knows everything, okay? So anyway, he put out this video last month, a couple of months ago, about the proposed redefinition of SI-based units. This is going to be over most people's heads because it's completely over my head, okay? But here it is, Wikipedia. The International Committee for Weights and Measurements, CIPM, has proposed revised definitions of the SI-based units for consideration at the 26th General Conference on Weights and Measures. Okay.
One more time?
I know
One more
it,
time?
right? I know
Just
it.
once more.
All right. So
Just once more. I was like, what the fuck?
So
Oh, it's our turn?
basically,
No.
there is a committee called the International Committee of Weights and Measures. Okay, what they did is they revised or changed some definitions on some units of measure.
Oh, no.
That have always existed.
See, I missed that the first time.
Well, that's what I just read.
That's what they fucking us. They
But
fucking us
that's-
up on that one.
In layman's terms, that's what
I
it
didn't hear him
is.
saying. I mean,
Okay, so there's a conference, the 26th General Conference on Weights and Measurements that they have obviously annually. Okay, it is expected that these redefinitions of these weights and measures will be proposed here at this conference, and it will go through. They're going to say, okay, yeah, we've done the research, we already know what you're talking about.
Wow.
And we're going to change da-da-da-da.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy
So,
as hell.
all right, here's some more over-the-top stuff just to finish up. The new definitions will come into force on May 20th, 2019, next year, May 20th of next year.
It's coming quick.
The metric system was originally conceived as a system of measurement that was derivable by unchangeable phenomena.
Right.
Okay, now
Right.
that's
Makes
Dude,
sense.
people don't change numbers.
You got it,
You
right?
know?
Black, you follow
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
However, when the metric system was first introduced in France, 1799, the technical limitations necessitated the use of artifacts, the prototype meter and prototype kilogram instead. Okay, now that's where it kind of gets into the weights and the measurements.
Right.
In layman's terms, okay, basically what this geometry, this new geometry is the formula to secret energy.
No shit.
Okay, so
Okay.
the
No shit.
energy that exists that we cannot explain, they are now configuring the geometry for it.
Oh wow.
That's crazy. Now see,
Oh hell, you finna turn the
that's
screen.
good. Uh-oh. What we
How
got?
it looks.
Yeah, we don't understand that shit.
I said that's what I said.
Right.
It's
See, that's gonna leave a lot of.
completely over the top.
That shit look like a DNA test. I don't.
Right. But if you want more on it, you can Google proposed redefinition of SI-based units.
SI-based units.
There you go.
That's out of there. And most people ain't even following the regular metric system. Don't know what the fuck
Why
that
are
is.
you the only one who understands K-Files?
No, he.
I paid attention in that part of the class.
No, I mean, I understood what you're saying. It just kind of baffles me how for this many years, a meter has been a meter and a kilogram has been a kilogram.
Now all of a sudden,
and now
all of a sudden,
we're about to change that.
Right.
And what tripped me out the most is the fact that you said that it's based on artifacts. And I'm just like, how did you base a measurement off of artifacts? But I can see that because of how clocks started and how you used to tell time with the stones.
Well, a lot of the times in science, a lot of these theories, there are a lot of, you know, gray areas and that they just don't know about until they can come up with a redefinition of the meaning of the word or whatever.
We've been going by this shit for ages.
And that just kind of lets you know that we don't really know what we're talking about half the time.
It's just a picture painted.
I guess that was the K-Files for today.
And that is your K-Files.
Big ups.
This nigga's scared.
All right, so on that note, we're about to get into some hood shit.
Hey.
Oh. Yeah, Queen Trillion.
Hey, T.
What's up? What's going on?
Trillion.
Yes.
What up? What you think about K-Files?
Well, you know what? I think that's interesting. I mean, but honestly, I really need a translator for half of
I know it, right?
So basically.
Right. Bring it on in. No, but honestly, I think it's interesting because we do sense things, we feel things all the time. So I'm actually kind of amazed that we're finally going to be able to, you know, put that into, I guess, technical terms. But I also am in agreement with, damn, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying?
Because, like, here's my thing. Like, we have Masons already, right? Which are holders of architectural secrets, right? So it's already a fucking secret anyway. I can't go build a fucking skyscraper right now or none of that. You know what I mean? So, and then Cam said something about unlocking the secrets or whatever. But if we're not going through these grades or whatever, these schools where we learn the regular metric system, a lot of us are going to be left out. You know what I'm saying?
We don't use meters and kilograms either way. Only people who use kilograms are drug dealers. I mean,
that's not true.
I mean, in America, when do you use kilograms? How many kilograms do you weigh? You don't know exactly
because we're in America. We're in America.
Exactly.
But where they say they were taking this change at?
This is worldwide.
Worldwide. So it started. It probably started in Europe anyway.
And who's to say that they haven't already had these redefinition of the terms and they're just now
it's just
putting
now
them out?
public.
Yeah,
right.
I honestly think
like
people
they've been
are
have Bluetooth
more
and shit
in
in '92,
so.
but we got it now. You know.
All right, well, on that note, we're about to
Lounge.
Shameless plugs, baby. Hey, that's 3 points, Black. I see you.
All right, guys, so we're about to get into some hood shit, some real hood shit. Shout out to Villa Koola Radio, Villa Koola Media, I'm sorry, and our boy Big Marcus. Guys,
why you had to say it like that? Like you could have just said our boy Big Marcus, but you was like our boy Big Marcus.
Man, you know why? Just cut it out.
Damn.
Hey, that was a shameless plug on the low.
What?
That was like an inside shameless plug,
Shout
baby.
out to Big Marcus
3 points.
on this dope video that he put together, but the whole Villa Koola team, even I helped assist with I heard this song like over and over again, but it is a dope video. So check out Blood Brothers by boys Mike Deasy and Ace Boogie. Shout out
Boogie
to
B.
Ace Boogie, what up?
Fofos are Blood Brothers. Let's hit it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Twofold. Getting cash like a motherfucker. Got no time for no haters and onlookers. All my niggas together, we blood brothers. Get that money and split it amongst each other. If you got a question, then it ain't your brother. All my niggas, we rockin' with one another. We'll never turn our back on one another. All my niggas together, we blood brothers. Getting cash like a motherfucker. Got no time for no haters and onlookers. All my niggas together, we blood brothers. Get that money and split it amongst each other. If you got a question, then it ain't your brother. All my niggas, we rockin' with one another. We'll never turn our back on one another. All my niggas together, we blood brothers.
If you riding, I'm riding, my nigga. If I got it, you got it, my nigga. If you rockin', I'm rockin', my nigga. Ain't no question about it, my nigga. Cause all of my niggas is shot. Big bow, shot collars. Fendi shoes, Gucci collars. More wins than losses. Oh, Look at the niggas, it's a faucet. All of my niggas is bosses. You should go look in my closet. Oh, it got more sauce than the pasta. Damn. So many hoes need a roster. So many guns like a mobster. Whoa. Oh, and all of my niggas don't chew hoes. Nah. Oh, and all of my niggas rock new clothes. Designer. Oh, and all of my niggas rep 2-fold. And we all hang harder than loose clothes.
Getting cash like a motherfucker. Got no time for no haters and onlookers. All my niggas together, we blood brothers. Get that money and split it amongst each other. If you got a question, then it ain't your brother. All my niggas, we rockin' with one another. We'll never turn our back on one another. All my niggas together, we blood brothers. Getting cash like a motherfucker. Got no time for no haters and onlookers. All my niggas together, we blood brothers. Get that money and split it amongst each other. If you got a question, then it ain't your brother. All my niggas, we rockin' with one another. We'll never turn our back on one another. All my niggas together, we blood brothers. Hold him down if he do it big. If something happen, then I got your kids. If he chalk it down, we'll split his wig. My niggas stay solid, we too legit. We ain't worried about that petty shit. All you goofy niggas is irrelevant. And you can't stop our development. 2 foes on the president. Talk down and it's consequence. Rent a car with the windows tint. Getting money and it's evident that y'all some rookies, we some veterans. Sipping lean is my medicine. OG Gad is my favorite. If I fall down, my niggas catching it. Pockets fat, unhealthy bitch. Never stop till we filthy rich. Stick talking homicide shit. Guap chaser split it with the blick. Guap chaser split it with the team. Big gun with a red ring. Off white, yeah, we getting cream. All my niggas rockin' with me, nigga. Like the name of my designer jeans. Getting cash like a motherfucker. Got no time for no haters and onlookers. All my niggas together, we blood brothers. Get that money and split it amongst each other. If you got a question, then it ain't your brother. All my niggas, we rockin' with one another. We'll never turn our back on one another. All my niggas together, we blood brothers. Getting cash like a motherfucker. Got no time for no haters and onlookers. All my niggas together, we blood brothers. Get that money and split it amongst each other. If you got a question, then it ain't your brother. All my niggas, we rockin' with one another. We'll never turn our back on one another. All my niggas together, we blood brothers.
I am. I just. You should pull it up. Man, we back.
All right, we are back. We are back. We are back. Shout out to P. Diddy. He sent us a bottle of Ciroc brandy.
Big ups.
You always be giving these people these spots on our show and shit.
I would hope one day Diddy hears me do that shameless plug, and then he just sends us a slew of Ciroc. And like I'm telling.
I mean,
T-Pain.
I'm not mad, but like we done had Webby call in. We had P. Diddy to give us a Ciroc bottle.
My name ain't Weeby.
My name ain't Weeby. You heard me?
Swear right. Damn. All right.
Can I get a cup? Can I get a cup or something?
I could have gave you a cup, man.
Shout out to everybody that's out there. I do want to remind you, shout out to Corey, to Take Gunna. Shout out to all of y'all that are tuned in.
Hey, shout out to JB.
Roro.
That's Jerome Bacchus.
And on a really, really serious note, shouts out to Tay Gunna. That's my fam up in Detroit. He actually 2 weeks ago had an aneurysm, y'all.
Oh damn.
And was really close to dying. And so he's recovering now. He's well. He's back on Facebook, as you can see, commenting. So big up, cuz stay up, bro.
Hey, shout out to Rolo. He had surgery to get that bullet out of his leg.
Damn.
Stephanie Love worked some streams on that too. Shout out to Stephanie
Love.
Love. I'm the plug. All right, if you need some insurance, I'm the plug. Just saying. All right, guys. So there was a discussion I was having amongst some ladies, and some of them were against it, some of them were okay with it. But ladies and gentlemen, are you here for men who take a lot of selfies?
What the?
No.
Oh man.
I'm gonna throw it to Queen Truly, and I want you to tell me how you feel about a man who takes multiple selfies.
I feel like that's very suspect. Okay. I mean, honestly, like, nah.
For the people who don't know, what does suspect mean?
I mean, suspect means that you have, like, questionable qualities, okay?
As far as,
like, your
sexuality.
Your sexuality,
I'm just trying to put it down for the people who don't know.
I feel like that's a woman thing. A woman always in the mirror checking out how she look, want to be seen all the time. And I feel like a man is supposed to be like, a man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like forget all the pictures and stuff like that. I should not see you all down my timeline. If I do, I'm gonna skip over you because that's suspect.
Yeah.
And this is selfies. Okay. Oh, you see the guy on the screen right there?
Yeah. Like he's perking up his lips too.
That's duck lips, niggas. Nah, what's up?
They too into themselves these days, man.
Or men who
living in a whole different time.
You know, I do know niggas that'll go and get outfits and shit just to Instagram stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They don't work. They don't do shit. But somehow they got new Jordans every fucking week. New outfit. And by Monday, they got new selfies for the fucking
Say it ain't so.
It's people like that.
It's so. These
Say
niggas
it ain't so.
I'm thinking it's a generational type of thing. It's just the age that we live in.
See,
No,
money
you know
is.
what? I would love for you to be able to say that it's just a generational thing.
It is.
I feel like it's more of a times thing because it doesn't
that the
matter.
same thing?
No, it's not
Same
because
difference.
you're from a different generation.
Or a
than
different
I am.
time.
A different time.
Or a different time.
Exactly.
Right. See,
But at the same time, I'm talking about the times we living in versus.
Okay, we saying the same thing, so go
Okay,
ahead.
whatever.
for sure.
Just
Unity,
different
baby. Let's go.
I feel like the times have changed and niggas be doing that shit, and I'm not with that shit because that's not how my generation was raised.
That's
That's
what
what I'm saying.
And I feel that because
Last
I don't
for the real
believe
niggas.
that money's the root of evil anymore with the social media and things like that. Attention is. People crave attention and will do whatever the fuck they want for attention just to get some likes. It's crazy.
Well, I like to research and I like to get facts. So let me let you know. The researchers found that more frequently a guy reported posting pictures of himself on social media, the more narcissistic and psychopathic tendencies he had. So beware, ladies. Plus, guys who edited photos of themselves before posting them scored higher on the psychopath scale.
Oh, shit.
I
And
knew
to
it was
wedge the
suspect.
sword a little deeper,
I knew
narcissists and psychopaths tend to be jealous, insecure, and cheat in relationships, says the study author Jesse Fox, PhD, and assistant professor of communication at Ohio State University. He
Come
sent
on
me that
to the
information too.
The Ohio State.
So I'm just saying, ladies, that might be something you do want to just beware. If there
Hold
is,
on.
beware.
I can't just let my men go down like that. I mean,
It's research study says.
let me say something real quick,
Facts are the
okay?
facts.
Now,
You like selfies, bro?
fellas, I'm not talking to the niggas that take selfies. I'm talking to the real niggas, the real fellas, the real men. Hey, here is a qualifying question when you're talking to a female. And just slip it in there real quick, since we're all narcissists and blah, blah, blah. Just slide it in real quick like, hey, you watch Snapped? And if she's like, oh, yeah, fuck yeah, every Thursday. Get the fuck out of there. She's a psychopath. And if she's like, what the fuck is that? You might be good.
Well, look, if you look at the comments, some of guys are, Corey says, so why is it a big deal a man takes selfies?
Man, I'm gonna put it like this: it's not a big deal for you to have a selfie, but like for you,
It's a big deal for you to take a selfie with your lips perked.
Oh, yeah, that's a big deal.
It's a big
That's a
deal,
big deal.
just to take selfies all the time. Like,
You invite
hey, I'm
yourself.
at breakfast, selfie. I'm at lunch, selfie. On my way to
Yeah.
workflow, selfie. Like,
His nigga said workflow.
and
So what is the limit? Because
I can't put a number on it. I just I take selfies, but when I take selfies, it's with my daughter. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
That's
it's
not a
me and
selfie.
my. It's a ussy. Whatever the
a
fuck you want to call it.
So that's not a selfie.
Yeah.
But like, I don't just take selfies unless I'm sending that picture to somebody. Like, hey, I just got a fresh cut. Boom, there I am. Here you go.
But you're not
Okay,
posting
but
that,
wait, Corey brought up another good point because for someone like him, he's in radio. His face, it has to be seen. We have to put it
Well,
out there,
that's
right?
different.
So
That's different.
he's
Correct,
saying,
man.
so is it different from radio host on camera?
Hell
Cam
yes.
takes most of the pictures at the radio station.
Well,
That's not
but
a
what
selfie.
if he's because, like, for me, for instance, I'm a girl.
You're a girl. That's
Some men may have a problem with, and some men do have a problem with girls taking multiple selfies as well too. But now I'm forced to do it because people need to see me.
That's
Yes.
facts. But see, you're a woman though, and like, see the thing where I draw the line with women, and as far as maybe selfies can be concerned, if you steady going back to your fucking Facebook page every 5 minutes to scroll up that hoe to see your likes and shit, I'm like, get off Facebook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what get irritating with the women. Like, yo, we here. Bring it back to reality. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the selfies, cool. Take your selfies.
I just don't like a man that's pressed for posting. You know, I would rather him not even have a social media account at all. But, you know, if it is your business, if it is your profession, you got to be seen. I definitely understand that as well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But women too, women get annoying with it too. Yeah. You know,
half of the time they just trying to check their makeup and shit and see if they look cute.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just annoying. It's annoying. Just don't be pressed for it. Like, it doesn't have to be a daily thing. Right. But again, if it's business, it's business. You know what I'm saying? You have to market yourself. But if you don't got nothing going on and you just want to be seen all day, every day, that's a problem.
There's not going to be too much business photos like this.
That's a problem.
You know what I'm saying? That's not professional. Hey, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's just cool.
Well, shout out to all the selfie takers. Nah, I mean, hey, if you love it, if you like it, we love it.
No, that's not true.
Fuck that.
That's not true.
Don't poke up your lips no more, niggas.
So,
Don't do none of that
you
shit.
take selfies, but what if he... I just wonder, like, the dudes who be doing, like, random ass shit. Like, how do you walk up to somebody and be like, hey, can you take a picture of me? Like, to me, that's the problem.
Yeah.
For a dude to just be walking around and want someone to just take a picture of him, I think...
Yeah.
I'd rather somebody else take a picture of you than you just have a selfie.
Right. That way,
you know, they want to act like they're doing something.
Oh,
you ain't doing nothing. Take a picture while I'm doing this. Like, really?
That's not cool.
I'm not. In my phone, I have about 12 pictures. About 12 pictures, and I'm not one of them picture taking ass niggas.
Right on.
That shit don't do nothing to me. You get on to me about, oh, you need to post on the website or you need to post on Facebook or whatever, like more. And I'm just like, I'm not necessarily about to take a picture of myself.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Posting on there, like, if you post something, I'll share it, but like, I'm not that person. I'm not.
So in essence, we're saying that a guy who takes too many selfies is violating the man code.
He's violating the code.
Narcissistic.
That as well.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah. Study says. So, hey guys, but no love lost.
Wait. Correct. On Instagram all day, y'all reaching. Look, bro. If you take selfies, fam, like you,
now Cray loves to take. You got pictures.
But see, Cray don't be taking selfies. He be taking pictures. Like right now, we're taking a video. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, people won't look at you that
They're more videos
you know what I'm saying?
than they are selfies.
If you taking selfies,
I think you okay, Cray.
Man, I mean, I guess I just don't feel myself that much. Like, and people say that I'm an arrogant, cocky
That's
motherfucker.
A beautiful thing.
Like, but
That's
at the same time, I don't feel myself that much to just have pictures of me on my phone trying to look dreamy-eyed or with my eyebrow raised or with some motherfucking duck lips.
On Coray's behalf, we know that he's out there trying to promote a brand.
Exactly.
He's trying to build up, you know, his rapport in the industry of podcasting and radio hosting. So we get you on that part. But we're just saying for the random dudes who, I just woke up.
About to go to the bank.
I woke up like this.
I'm about to brush my teeth.
Got to pay my Metro PCS bill.
Like, it's those. I got
big ups to them, by the way. Cut the check, Metro.
They got a 20 on the outside with ones all on the inside. I mean, come on.
Hey,
man.
I seen that shit. Oh, one more, real quick. While we on selfies, women, stop posting selfies with your fucking mattress on the floor and your baby in the background and your carpet fucked up.
This was about the men today.
My bad. I'll retract.
Let us be great.
Real talk, though.
But yeah, real talk. Make sure your background is in order before you post your selfie. That's all we're saying. All right, guys, so we're going to go into a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with Queen Trillion and D Forbes. It's been a great show so far. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive, push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Listen. 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 Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Go check her out on Instagram at lturner88 or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie Love from the block. It's me and my co-host Blizzity Black every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only VillaCoolaRadio.com. Every week, we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah.
It's your boy, Mr. IOTBA, Mr. 214, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. That's me. Say, man, this Wednesday night between 8 and 9 p.m. Central Time, I want everybody from the 214 to across the pond to tune in on Villa Koola. That's my new radio home. Y'all see it right here under the description, Villa Koola. Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. I'm on that bullshit again.
Boy, oh, you so childish. This is some childish ass shit.
That's Black's audition tape and shit.
Catch him at the Boom Boom Lounge tonight. Special performance.
Hey, Black, I thought we were supposed to be discussing a video.
That's it.
I didn't have no way.
Hey, Black, I need you to do that shit for me tonight at my party at the Boom Boom Lounge.
I'm talking about being at work until 3 in the morning tonight.
That's what I said.
Right
That shit need to go on the vibe tapes, baby. Shameless plugs.
You gonna play the whole video, bro?
Whole lot of man
Bruh.
Big ups. We booking Black for shows now.
You know, Marcus didn't see this whole a few
That was
times.
your boy Blizzity Black.
Marcus has seen that whole a few times. He know the beat and everything.
Down the road to success.
I'm still headed down the road to
future was
success.
bright.
I'm driving a pickup truck nowadays.
Shout out to
success.
Black,
On my
Blizzity
way.
Black on the sax. All right, guys.
I saw my name on the screen. I was like, "What the fuck is about to happen?"
Yeah.
All right, guys. So, are you looking for a new job? Is anyone out there looking for a new job? And if you are looking for a new job, are you willing to relocate?
It's about that money,
Yes,
baby.
I was looking at this.
Okay, it's about the money.
Ooh.
So listen,
Listen
a
to this
cannabis firm is looking for weed enthusiasts. Enthusiasts. To sample different strands of marijuana, and they're paying, drum roll, I thought about you, $50 an hour.
That nigga said, I'm gone. I'm on my way.
But let me give you, before you
Sign
get
me
too
up.
excited,
Sign me up.
let me give you some details. A Toronto cannabis firm is offering cannabis connoisseurs the job of their dreams, and they're paying out big bucks. According to reports, cannabis firm A Lot is looking to hire 5 weed enthusiasts to sample the company's new strand of marijuana for $50 an hour. With legalization set to kick off on October 17th, the company's Cannabis Curation Committee will document the weed's characteristic and quality in an attempt to determine which product should go into the sample packs. Though participants will have to be 19 and older to indulge, They will work on the project for up to 16 hours per month.
Oh, that's not enough.
With an additional $200 expense account.
Getting paid to smoke weed for 16 hours.
So
That's
would you
$800.
sign
That's $800 a month,
to
and
smoke
you get
weed?
To
200.
smoke weed.
You ain't gotta buy weed.
When
no
is the
more.
last time you got paid to smoke weed?
Yeah.
Huh?
And you get a $200 expense.
Right.
Like, is that 200 a day? Is that 200 a day?
Now, the only thing I would have to say about this, you might want to be leery, is it might be you might have to be in a controlled environment when you're smoking the weed because
Niggas ain't get a PlayStation. Fortnite, bitches.
I used to work for a coffee company, right? And used to take this one particular company coffee, right? And what they did was
somebody get hired already?
They did like these cigarette tests. They would pay you so much money to smoke different brands of cigarettes. But you had to be like there. You couldn't smoke them at your house. You had to be there at the office.
You got to be there
and
smoking.
You could be there
That's
like
cool.
5 hours smoking different cigarettes, but that's what they paid you to do.
Smoking
So-
on duty,
But my
baby.
thing is $800 a month
To sit
with
there
a
and smoke
two.
weed.
Okay, so $1,000 a month.
That's
I'm
rent.
not quitting my job for that shit.
That's rent.
I don't think you would.
You don't gotta quit your job.
I mean, that's a good
After you
part-time
pass the drug
job.
test, that's a job.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
Toronto.
quit your job to go to Toronto.
$1,000 a month is rent, baby.
It's all
You know what I'm
about
saying?
Get another job in
changing.
Toronto.
You can move to Toronto. It's getting ready. Weed is getting ready to be legalized October 17th, right?
Everywhere?
So that would be like your second job. You could go to Toronto and
Yeah, that's a
find
part-time job.
full-time
$800, that's a part-time job.
Yeah.
Okay.
To smoke weed, though.
Well,
Man, I'm
You
gone.
wanna pack up? Let's pack up.
Hey, Villa Cool Toronto, baby. Let's get that in motion,
straight
baby.
from Canada in this bitch.
So you guys, if you're interested, like I said, they're only hiring 5 people.
5 people.
Five
That's
people.
fine.
You must be 19 years old or older to indulge. So go to Alot. That's AHLOT.com. Fill out your application. Hey,
Do we need a resume?
if
or
I didn't
some
hire
shit?
him,
Exactly. What are the
How
requirements?
do you put a resume on
I've
weed
been-
smoking like
I've been
hey,
smoking
smoke
weed.
every day.
Smoke weed every day.
I've been smoking weed since a dime sack was a dime sack. I mean,
This nigga here.
damn, I got experience.
AHLOT.com, Alot.com. You
Hey.
can go and apply for the position. They're
AHLOT.
only hiring 5 people, so make it good,
Damn.
make it good, make it good.
Is it 420 somewhere?
It's 420.
All day long.
Okay, let's
It's 420
go.
somewhere. All right, guys. So that was that, and we're gonna get ready to get into relationship.
Bro, wait.
topics.
Oh,
It says on the
yeah.
website, do you dance with the devil's lettuce?
That's that devil grass.
All right, we're ready for relationship hot topics.
Let's
Talk
go.
love and sex.
AKA relationship hot topics.
I wasn't ready.
Ready.
He wasn't
He trying to figure out if he want to change his life.
All right. So we got an email. It says, with the holidays approaching, I know me and my girlfriend had several disagreements on whose family to spend time with. Okay. I don't feel like we should be at my girlfriend's family gathering because they still hold grudges against me for having a baby by another woman within our relationship. I will have my kid during the holiday.
Yeah.
And I don't want to feel uncomfortable. Should my girl respect my wishes?
I mean, that comes.
Hey. I get to choose who go first.
Hey, hey, Black.
No, go ahead, bro.
This
I'm just
is your
fucking
show, baby.
I'm just fucking
You
with you.
know?
It's your birthday,
No, come
man.
on,
Go
what
ahead. No,
you
you go. I wanted to hear what you got to say.
Hey, Black picked me first, so I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and go first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in somewhat of a new relationship right now, and her family's from Brazil. You know what I'm saying? And I have,
I want a
yeah,
Brazil butt.
you know, and I have a daughter.
Need a Brazil.
Yeah, and I have a daughter, and then you know, so with that, if you're gonna deal with that person, you got to accept all that comes in. There's compromise that comes in.
But this daughter that you have wasn't from a previous relationship. This daughter that you have was you being
in that relationship
you
with that
cheating,
person.
damn it, you cheating, and you done fucked around and got another girl pregnant, and her family is mad at you for that because she stayed with your dumb ass.
So I got like a side bitch and a wife on the side. is what we talk about.
Well, you just had a baby outside of your
Got you.
marriage.
Okay. Yeah, you fucked up. That baby can't come around, man. You know what I'm saying? It's over. Don't bring that baby over here, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Man,
so is that what we're basically talking about? The relationship with the side child?
No, we're actually talking about.
Well, all right.
No, we're
Welcome to
actually
the block.
talking about how do they settle this dispute? Because why would he want to go and spend the holidays with her family if they're going to be giving him side eye? Then he has the kid that he had with another
so
chick.
the in-laws
child
are
is
upset about
the bastard child.
Basically, they don't want the bastard child. Now they might let him come over, but he gonna have to deal with the sidebar conversation. Oh, they done brought this little nigga over. You know.
I mean,
so why
okay. So the question is, should his girl respect the wishes? And I feel like she should respect it,
but she ain't get respected.
Like it's on some shit. Like, okay, look, you know your family don't like me. Yeah, I fucked up. I got a kid that's from a whole nother person while I'm in a relationship with you. I fucked up, but I know that you want me to be with you. You've forgiven me and shit. I know you want me to be with you around your family, but your family doesn't even understand why you're still with me.
Right.
And on top of that, I'm going to have this bastard child with me when I come over there. Hey, that's what it is. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but that's really what it is.
Right.
I'm going to have this child with me
that's
while
yours.
I'm around your family. Now, one, your family's, like Stephanie Love said, gonna be giving me the side eye, gonna be whispering cousin Jake, gonna be talking to cousin Gina, telling them about, oh girl, did you know, yeah, all that shit. And then two, if anything were to transpire, meaning I have to run to the store or I'm outside in the garage or I'm cooking and my child is somewhere different than where I am, there's a possibility that one of those family members might act upon the fact that they're upset with you and take it out on the child. So why should I come around right now? Like, and now if this is understood and everything's accepted and we all good and I know we all good, then yes, maybe. But I don't know that right now. So why would I bring my child around y'all?
But so speaking from the woman's point of view, that is a mistake that he made to go and have that baby.
About to say that.
So should he really man up and deal with the consequences? I'm just saying, because that is her family.
Exactly.
And she deserves the right to spend time on the holidays with her family.
But let's be real though.
She does.
Like, Steph, if you accept this man back after having a child to your family's house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to be looking at you too. Like, what is you doing with this motherfucker?
And I would say to her, as a woman, if I was put in this situation and I chose to take him back and, to accept the child, I'm going to go to my family and be like, look, we're going to come, but if y'all are going to be disrespectful and make him uncomfortable,
then we ain't coming.
We're going to have to make another decision to not spend the holiday.
On top of that, just because you accept it doesn't mean that they
will,
accept
and they won't.
Exactly.
And they won't.
And so, like, I don't give a fuck about what your family feel about me to a certain extent. Like,
I'm here
if
with
your
you.
family feels some type of way, then whatever.
But then I don't want to
worried
go
about
sit
my
amongst
child.
them. I
I'm
don't want
worried
to go
about my
sit
child.
amongst them, and they gonna
You don't
be.
want to put your
I don't
child
give
in
a
that
fuck.
position.
You talk about me all you want to. Y'all talk about me all the time. I'm okay with it. But like with my child, if my child goes to the back room to play with other children, and even the children, because their mom and dads have said, "Oh, this is this and that is that." Like, I'm not with that, because you fuck with my child, I'm gonna fuck you up, and that's real shit.
That's fact, regardless of who we came from.
Well, shouts out to Corin Robinson, chimed in with, she has to, this is what the comment is, she has to have a sit down with her family and let them know that this is who she decided to be with, and ask them to respect her wishes and move forward as being a better family.
Queen Trillion, what's your opinion?
I definitely agree with that. I mean, honestly, it is his choice that he made. So you kind of got to own up to it and face it at some point. And then two, it's like, no matter what, like if she chose to be with that man, that's her choice. And when it comes to her family, like she can't do nothing about that. That's still her family. So, I mean, both sides are not going anywhere. So at what point do you just say, okay, forget it. I'm just going to confront the issue at hand and speak up for myself.
When you feel comfortable.
Exactly.
If
but
one of your dad was like, if you don't feel comfortable, in my opinion, if you don't feel comfortable, you don't go to her family's house until you feel comfortable about the situation.
I don't know, because he brought that whole situation to make her feel uncomfortable in the first place.
And I'm saying,
to even bring that up to
our
own family.
I understand that, but I'm saying feel comfortable enough to sit in this venue with these people for this many hours, and like you gonna have to face the music. I understand that. I'm not against that at all. But my biggest thing is child safety right now. Like, so when I feel comfortable enough for y'all to be like, okay, we're gonna accept this child. This child is a part of the family.
That might not ever happen.
Like, and it might not, but you might get close to it. Well, I'm just saying, whenever you feel comfortable, that's all.
I agree with Corey. He said if her family on that bullshit, fuck them that way. Well, if you
that's still gonna be her family.
Honestly, feel like they would do any harm to your kid, then there's no discussion.
Yeah, definitely tread lightly with the child.
Or, babe, you go and spend time with your family for a couple of hours. We'll be here when you're ready, and then we'll go enjoy our holidays.
I like
together.
that one.
Solution.
I like that one.
Right.
Pop in, pop out.
Pop in, pop out. Hey, y'all, bye, y'all.
Get you a plate. I only tell them anyway.
It's a plate.
You just got to think about stuff before you do it anyway,
Don't let your
because
child
your
out your
decision affects everybody. It affects her. It affects the family. So you have to take accountability. Period. Yeah.
Take accountability. That is the main thing. All right, guys. Well, that was a great discussion. We're getting ready to get into a great video. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
With your great team.
The Block.
Great team.
Villa, Koola, yeah, we do it the Koola way, yeah. But I'm on point, yeah, I'm on point. I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. Tell me how you feel, tell me how it feels. Everybody fake, ain't nobody real. So I'm on point, I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. So I'm on point, I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once, yeah. Life is such a roller coaster, buckle up. Every night I say a prayer for everyone I love. And when I make it, bro, I'm taking every one of us. Everyone who struggled with me, we was in the mud. Chasing paper, wishing acres could belong to me. So many haters, but I'm favored, so I'm ghost to see. Once you break them bad cycles, failure won't proceed. Know what you want, you possess, you got it with ease. Mind power, no wasting divine hours. We tasting the Lord's fruit, the gutter we climbed out of. Word to Marley, I'm recording my redemption song. I live according to his will, I was a vagabond. Now that the flow has been valued, they wanna tag along. I never tag him in pictures, they got the picture wrong. I know you picture me losing, but I am truly strong. Picture me cruising, it's something to see me in a zone. I'm Jordan back in 9-7. I battled in weapons form, still survived 7. Legendary lifestyle, we eat till we full. I'm never worried, even though I'm a sheep with the wolves. It's necessary that you bury all negative bull. Adversary scheming on you, stay ready to pull. I'm lion hearted, God told me that I'm a target. Your purpose is such a thread, they want me inside a coffin. But I'm on point, yeah, I'm on point. I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. Tell me how you feel, tell me how it feels. Everybody fake, ain't nobody real. So I'm on point, I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. So I'm on point, I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. How we beefing from social sites? We used to be social and kick it every night. Friends ain't friends, where the love go? I carry my company like a tugboat. Beware of the company that you keep. Some niggas Niggas is 40 and still asleep. Yeah. I need me no audience when I speak. Yeah. Any issues with family is kept discreet. Shush. But I'm on point, yeah, I'm on point. I stay on my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. But I'm on point, I stay on point. On my P's and Q's, wear my shoes once. Yeah.
All right. That was our boy Kobe Savage.
What
Guys,
up?
big news dropped this week. We're doing it all over again. Actually, in my memories, this was the week that we went to the Bun B concert, and Kobe was one of the headliners on that show.
And shouts out to Kobe because he has
Kobe,
a
what up,
third
baby?
show.
Shout out Kobe.
He just started watching right now.
He got his third show next month.
Next month with Bun B.
Yeah, next month with Bun B at Trees, guys. The information is on all of our sites on Villa Koola Radio. It's also on the block. It's also on my page. Go and check that information out. I will be finding out when tickets are going on sale. I'm telling you, it was dope last year. We're going to be super ready this year. We met a lot of people. That was like when the block was getting ready to debut. So it's a whole nother year.
And I have to get this shameless plug in. This Friday, Saturday, I forget the 29th is Saturday. We do have a show with AZ.
Yes.
So if you can make it out to Trees, AZ, it's not Trees, excuse me, Nines, the Nines. Very exclusive joint, very exclusive show. The only two people performing that night will be Kobe and AZ.
That's big.
Hey,
Shout out
how
to
many
Kobe
shameless
Savage.
plugs was that? Black,
It was like
9 points, 3 points. Let's give him 6.
I'm good at collecting points real fast.
That was 3
Shout out to
plugs.
our
3
boy
points?
Kobe Savage.
We'll give
3
him even
plugs?
10. We'll give him an even 10.
You got, hey, that's 10 points on your shameless plugs. You winning right now.
We need somebody to keep up with his points.
Yeah.
supposed
We
to
need a
keep up
scorekeeper here.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into our next topic. Like I said, we'll be releasing that information where you can purchase tickets, and then we're also going to set it up where Kobe comes onto the show and does an interview with us. So stay tuned for that. But
Hey,
listen,
Kobe, I need a feature too.
Right?
Kobe, where you at? I need a feature. All right?
We had another dilemma. People are always sending us their dilemmas that they're going through, and they expect for the block to help them figure it out.
You did say this was the hood view.
This is the hood view, and we'll give you the hood
Welcome to the
view.
block.
Welcome
Should
to
be
the
happening.
block. So this lady says, my best friend and her husband just divorced 4 months ago. Her ex is still a mutual friend with my husband and I. However, at
That's
a
weird.
barbecue we recently had at our house, he found interest in one of my friend girls. Eventually, my husband and I went on a double date with them. We were asked not to disclose this to my best friend. What should I do? Is it my business to tell?
I'll answer the second question first. No.
No? What about loyalty?
It's not your
Right.
business to tell.
Best friend.
It's
Don't
not
have me
your
at the
business
restaurant
to
with
tell.
somebody that you've been.
I'd be like, bitch, you ain't
Like,
getting from me.
my thing is, if you were gonna tell, if we're talking about loyalty and shit,
Right.
if you were gonna tell, you would have told when y'all was about to go on the double date. Y'all knew that y'all
Off
was
top,
going
right?
out on the double date.
So where does the
So,
loyalty lie?
like,
You can't go on
she-
no double date with a motherfucker and all y'all
mean-
been fucking each other. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, hell no.
I didn't hear nothing about fucking each other in that one. I did not.
Somebody's fucking.
I mean, of course it's gonna come, but
I'm flipping
I mean,
this table over. Fuck you mean y'all shared breadsticks before? Like, nah, that's not cool.
y'all share breadsticks. The fuck?
Right at the Olive Garden. But no, Queen Trillian, what is your opinion? If your
Cut the
best
check.
friend, where do you stand with this whole situation?
Well, repeat it one more time so I can
Okay,
follow.
so her best friend and her husband just divorced 4 months ago.
Okay.
But the husband is still friends with, they're still mutual friends with her husband and her, right?
Right.
So they had a recent barbecue. He found interest in one of her friends, and so they went on a double date.
And one of the best
don't want-
friends, not the
Right.
ex-wife's friends.
Right.
They don't want her to disclose this information to her best friend.
Oh,
Because
wow.
they're friends.
Exactly.
Where does the loyalty lie?
Exactly. I see.
My thing is, why can't he tell her? Like, that's probably why I'm thinking, like,
Nah.
he probably is on
not
some
his
shit like, hey,
responsibility.
I want
She-
to tell her.
She friends with the
It's
homegirl.
best friend
Right.
code.
Like, if me and you
It's
partners,
best friend code.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you break up with your chick.
I'm
you
probably
know,
a bad
and then-
partner.
It is. I'm gonna give this is the best advice I can give. It is her responsibility to tell her best friend.
Absolutely.
And I
Right.
absolutely
If you
do.
That's what
don't
the
want
loyalty
to
should be.
jeopardize your friendship, it's your responsibility to tell your best friend.
Boom. And if you don't tell her, you're not her fucking best friend. Period.
Well, that's my best friend. That's my best friend. No, nigga, like you tell her.
Hey, that nigga janky as hell.
It depends on. I mean, it's on some shit like. One, it's not really her business because they're not together anymore. They are divorced. That means they went through all the paperwork, all the litigations, and said, hey, I don't want shit to do with you anymore. Well, not shit to do with you. I don't want to be married to you anymore.
But
like,
Black,
that's
you talking about?
But she's still in the middle.
It
though.
doesn't matter.
Like,
but she doesn't have to tell her friend, her best friend, about
she does.
the relationship with that nigga. No.
When she shows up,
she's involved with that situation, it's still gonna look like suspect.
Why does it matter? They're not together. What the fuck are y'all saying?
It doesn't matter. It's about
it still is a best friend code. Like you still gotta make her aware because she's involved. That's why she's involved.
She
like period.
Okay, how is that disloyal? Because she's not saying, "Hey, your ex-husband is dating one of my homegirls."
Because that X her out of any suspect activity, period.
Exactly.
So I'm going to let my best friend know straight up. If I'm dealing with both parties, I'm going to make her aware of that.
Man,
so that's going to eliminate me from all bullshit.
But put the shoe on the other foot. If your wife was to, you and your wife divorced and one of your friends, Rolo, invited her.
You don't call names.
Listen, I want to get real technical to see how you really feel. If Rolo was like, hey, we still friends with her, so we all ran into each other. She started talking to my other homeboy. He never told you, but the next time you pop up, your ex-wife is chilling with another nigga that Rolo knew about.
I'm hurt.
Okay.
How would you
I'm
feel?
hurt.
That's my ex-wife for a reason.
But
nigga.
I'm hurt still.
She can talk to who the fuck she want to talk to.
My homeboy though.
Right.
All the millions of niggas in this motherfucker, you gonna talk to him?
But it wasn't.
I'm hurt. Yeah. I'm gonna be hurt.
I'm just saying.
I don't care if I just cussed her out 10 minutes ago. Oh, my feelings is hurt. What are you doing with this nigga?
I'm be like, damn, that's. And you know what? It's kind of fucked up because I've actually kind of been through a situation like that.
You was her,
right?
right?
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't. Not at first.
Not at first.
Well, we know where
that
you
nigga got home and thought about that shit. He gonna cry in the car.
Rolo,
we know what type of friend you
is.
is.
Scenario. I'm sorry, Rolo, that I
No,
used
but
your
like
name.
We gotta change the names to protect the innocent, man.
Right, I was like, why you using names? Like, tell me a homeboy or
I was trying to
something.
make it hit deep. Like, oh wait.
No, but like real shit. If it's an ex-wife and I went through the whole divorce process and shit like that, like we're not together anymore, fam. Like it might suck, but like I don't feel like my homeboy is obligated to tell me that she's talking to one of his homeboys.
If you my homie, you talk to me. You holler at me, man.
Well,
you know what I'm
disagree.
saying? You holler at me.
That's
like check this out, right? Check this out, right? With the people that's directly around me, I'm always keep it real with. You know what I'm saying? I'm always keep it real with. Just in case they gotta come get me from somewhere or they gotta know the story, whatever it is. Now, if it's somebody out there, if it's those niggas over there, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you whatever.
Yeah,
but my
this
people
is your
don't.
circle.
Right.
Like,
you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real with.
You don't withhold information from someone like I would as a friend. I would feel like a horrible, shady ass friend if I didn't share that information.
You wouldn't sit back and think like, why the fuck would this nigga
I'm
even
gonna
care?
be like, bitch,
Man.
look.
Hey yo, Black, it sounds like you served the divorce papers. Now, if I serve the divorce papers,
right?
go do what you do.
The only part that I agree with you, Black, is that the friend should have told before they went on the double date.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
You should, but at the end, now if she has a problem with it, that's not gonna fall on the friend. That's her decision to have a problem with it. I'm just bringing you the information because there's gonna be a point in time where they're all together. And I would hate for my friend to find that information out at that point when I could have. Nah, because I'm going to come in there flipping tables over. Do you hear me?
Straight up.
I didn't know, and then the party's over. And you could have just told me, and I could have been like, you know what, I'm going to just stay away. That's it. 4 months after divorce? Come on now. 4 months, a woman is not over.
Like,
over
divorce
anything
takes a
in
minute.
4 months.
Divorce takes a minute. So
it's a process.
4 months after it's fucking finalized, you should already have been.
I don't want to jeopardize a friendship. If I call someone my best friend,
right,
they're
gonna be there long after any relationship gonna be there.
I don't want to jeopardize, because it's gonna probably be a time where you done divorce your husband, and then what? You know, Lord forbid. But
I mean, it's.
Don't nobody get divorced, by the way.
It's a whole fucking process.
Hold on to your relationships.
I read, while we're speaking on divorces, I read that on Fox 4 they dropped information that one of the main reasons why some divorces are going on nowadays is
social
because
media,
Facebook, Fortnite.
Because of what?
Fortnite. The damn game, Fortnite.
I believe that. I believe that.
It's a game that's so popular.
I thought Call of Duty would have did it for show.
No.
Fortnite?
No, Fortnite.
I gotta go get that shit. Hey, Fortnite, cut the check.
You ain't even gotta go get it. It's free. You can download it.
So what is this game about? What is this game about?
Stay away from Fortnite.
Stay away from Fortnite. Stay the fuck away from Fortnite.
For the people who don't know what Fortnite is, because Cam is asking what is the game about. So basically, you're getting airbused, and it's cities. I mean, it's little towns in this big island, and you go to one of the towns. Everybody jumps off the bus at a certain time, depends on when you want to jump off that bitch, and you go to find guns because the only thing you're armed with is an axe. You go find guns.
Okay.
In the back.
We get Fortnite 101.
And then so you trying to kill people, of course, but there's this storm, and the eye of the storm gets smaller and smaller every few minutes, and you got to stay inside the eye because that's you don't get hurt inside the eye of the storm. So it's a whole map. It goes from here to here to here.
Wow.
And if you get caught in the storm, you die slowly. Now, it's 100 people playing at one time, depending on how you play. 100 people playing on one time, 4 people teams. So basically 25 teams. You trying to kill everybody.
All right, damn.
Black knows a lot about Fortnite.
I've actually played it.
What Fortnite is.
Black knows a lot about Fortnite, okay?
So it's a fun game. You can it's fun. You can buy stuff. You can die instantly. It's a whole bunch of shit. You can get killed by somebody and you ain't even seen, and you don't come back to life. Once you die, it's over.
Wow.
And you're just trying to be number one. You just want your team to be number one.
Oh, okay.
Tell them what you play, Cam.
I play golf. I play.
He said golf. I'm not mad at that.
Play the World Tournament, WGT World Golf Tournament online. That's what I play.
I like Golden Tee.
Okay. Right. So back to your conversation. Anyway. I just wanted to know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was that. Shout out to the information on Fortnite, ladies. Be loyal to your friends. We need more loyal friends.
And fellas, just play Grand Theft Auto or something.
Yeah.
Hey. Going around stealing police cars all damn day.
Hey, ain't nobody ever broke up over Grand Theft
Auto. We're going to get into a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
Right back.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive, push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Listen. 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 Listen.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Go check her out on Instagram at lturner88 or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie Love from the block. It's me and my co-host Felicity Black every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only ZillaCoolaRadio.com. Every week, we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews
It's your boy, Mr. IOTBA, Mr. 214, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. That's me. Say, man, this Wednesday night between 8 and 9 p.m. Central Time, I want everybody from the 214 to across the pond to tune in on Vila Koola. That's my new radio home. Y'all see it right here under the description, Vila Koola. Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. I'm on that bullshit again.
All right. We are back. Shout out to what is it? C-Pone? C1, CP1.
Shouts out to everybody with a birthday. This week.
I would have said Capone, yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Capone Wallace shooting the shot. I see you. You can bring as many hot chocolates for Queen Trillion as you want.
Please do.
It tastes better when it's free, T.
Yeah,
I heard.
Ain't no hot chocolate like free hot chocolate, baby. Bring that shit through.
It ain't no hot chocolate like your boy Black on the Block.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Oh, that boy like bland hot chocolate.
Special dark,
okay,
baby.
So, listen, guys, my favorite Virgo is Virgo Nation. We're almost to the end of Virgo season, but Beyonce's ex-drummer says Beyonce killed her pet kitten.
Boy.
Used magic spells of sexual molestation to harass her. One of Beyonce's former drummers have filed a restraining order against Bey, claiming the singer used magic spells to molest her. Kimberly Thompson has filed a civil harassment restraining order against the 37-year-old singer, saying she allegedly is practicing member of extreme witchcraft and used magic spells.
Oh, wow.
Use magic spells of
She might watch Snap.
sexual
She might be a little crazy.
According to Pitchfork, Thompson doesn't explain details what the magic spells are. Thompson also said Beyonce killed her pet kitten, but she doesn't explain why or how Beyonce allegedly murdered the animal. On September 19th, the Los Angeles Superior Court denied Thompson's temporary restraining order request. However, there is a hearing on October 11th in which officials will look and go over the order. Thompson worked for Beyonce for 7 years. She also was a part of the drum team for the first season of Late Night with Seth Meyers. Beyonce and Thompson have not commented publicly.
Man.
And there are, there's always been speculations about Beyonce that she's
in the Illuminati.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
So some people are really like believing this story. There was even a picture of her and Jay-Z sitting in a car the other day, and they said that Beyonce, she's doing something to Jay-Z, and it's more like he needs to get out. You know how that movie Get Out?
Oh, my goodness. And
that if you look at the picture, he really does. Knock on wood. But they said that she's actually turning him into the radio. You remember the movie Radio?
The retard?
Yeah, he really did look like
radio.
He
Jay-Z
really did
being
look like
radio?
him in the...
Okay. Wait, Jay-Z ain't no joke. He on the
he's changing
the Nets Stadium.
Well, but
I mean, he's old as fuck. I mean,
he
changed when you get
number
older.
one on the Forbes list, so hey, I can dress
when I just heard the story, the movie I instantly thought about was Angel Heart. None of y'all have seen. From back in the day, Lisa Bonet. In this movie, Lisa Bonet was cutting chickens, and she was practicing witchcraft and stuff, and it just instantly reminded me of this movie. Check it out. They got, what was that, Mickey Rourke was in the movie, and it was a big thing back then because she was cutting chicken heads off, and she was still on the Cosby Show.
That would be a big thing today.
She was naked.
And she was naked cutting chicken, and she was still on the Cosby Show, and that's kind of the reason why she kind of fell off and had to get her own show.
Apparently, this story was so big because I heard it on the Jalen and Jacoby show on ESPN.
Of course it's
like,
big. It's Beyonce.
What? I can't. Can we go to the next subject?
Hey, real quick. You want to know what movie I thought of, Cam?
What's that?
I thought of The Wash. When Eminem got fired and he was like, "Oh, word, I'm fired. I'll be right back." You know what I'm saying? That's what I think Shorty came back on. Like, yo, you know what? Oh, I'm fired. Okay. Now you're a fucking chicken raper or some shit, whatever the fuck you said.
It's a kitty killer.
Beyonce's raping chickens. I'm just playing.
A kitty killer.
I'm just wondering how old girl will be able to prove that She molested her.
Exactly.
With magic spells.
I don't.
You think Beyonce
she
thinking
probably
about that girl?
didn't molest her. She probably Beyonce. You know what? I feel like
the girl
a lot
was
of
infatuated with Beyonce.
yeah. I was say I feel like
she was part of the
I feel
Beehive.
like a lot of women experiment with other women. With that being said, like it's Beyonce. I mean, okay,
Beyonce.
you're a drummer, but it's Beyonce.
I know 10
She
chicks
probably
right now.
didn't molest you. You
go for
probably let this shit happen, if anything happened, and it probably happened with somebody else. I'm just saying.
And
like,
I was gonna say it's one of two things: either Beyonce slipped her a Mickey and had her way with her
Boy.
that night. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. This is
Or
Beyonce we're talking about.
Or it is. Or we can go back to the K-Files, the secret energy that I'm talking about.
Or the water.
Oh, yeah.
Or the water.
That's basically what I'm talking about. These powers that we all possess, but we know nothing of.
How to tap
hey,
into it.
Cam, K-Files is over, bro.
Hey.
I like to come full circle with my shit.
I understand, but we.
All right. You know what time it is? It's time for social media trolls.
Hey.
You ain't nothing but a social media stalker.
Man, you ain't nothing but a social media stalker.
Are you surfing or are you trolling? Just play it once the drop. You got it. All right. So this is social media trolling, Queen Trillion. And for those who are new to the show, I do social media trolling. I find out what they're actually talking about, Cam. Shots fired. Yeah. And I just bring awareness, or sometimes people just tend to overlook it or didn't see it on social media, and I am your girl. I will troll, and I'll find that information out for you. So check this clip out.
Have you ever heard of Candyman? If you look in the mirror, you say his name 5 times.
In cities everywhere,
Candyman.
they whisper his name.
Right. Candyman.
It's just a story.
Candyman.
Candyman.
Just a ghost story.
Candyman.
An entire community starts attributing the daily horrors of their lives to a mythical figure.
The legend first appeared in 1890. He was attacked, mutilated, and burned to death. Poor Candyman.
Helen, a woman died in there. Leave it.
Everyone knows he isn't real.
That's modern oral folklore.
Everyone. Except Helen Lyle.
Where did that? It ain't safe around here. I don't scare her too easy. Wanna know about Ruthie Jean? They ain't never gonna catch him. Who? Candyman.
Who is that?
I came for you.
Do I know you?
Now she is about to discover
Helen? Get out! Get out!
what's behind the mystery.
I'm sick.
What's behind the legend.
Listen, he's under the bed!
And most terrifying of all,
Come with me.
what's behind the mirror.
He's here.
Candyman, you don't have to believe. Just beware.
All right, guys. So that was a snippet of the 1992 horror film Candyman. If a lot of y'all don't know about me, I have a story behind the movie Candyman, and anyone who knows me knows I am terrified.
What's the story?
I used to have to spend the night at my bigger cousin's house. And back in the day, in their time, in their age, their generation, the movies that they watched was Bloody Mary and Candyman. And so when me and my brother and my little cousins would come over and spend the night with them so that they could babysit us, they would torture us by locking us up in the bathroom.
By the mirror.
Yeah. And
say that shit 3 times.
So I am terrified of bumblebees. I'm terrified of Candyman. So, but as I said, I was trolling. And would you be here for a remake of Candyman?
Yes.
So Bernard Rose's 1992 horror film Candyman is being talked about as the next reboot. Jordan Peele is connected to produce a remake.
Yeah, Peele?
Yeah.
Key and Peele? Jordan Peele?
Jordan Peele.
Okay, let me hop in here.
I'm not mad at
That would be done. That'd probably be good.
Probably
coming up as a child, teenager, I absolutely love horror flicks.
Yeah.
Love horror flicks.
Sometimes you're in the mood to be scared.
I love
scary movies are funny to me.
Well, they don't make horror movies or scary movies anymore. The movies that they make now, they're meant to make you. Their intent is to make you jump or be startled, not really scared. See, back then they gave you something to think about, and that made you scared.
This shit could happen.
You know, that made you afraid. Now it's all about gore and getting your hand cut off and somebody going and you jump. That's scary now. That's not a scary movie.
Right.
Yeah. But
still
back in the day, it was like if I look in the mirror, it's a possibility.
Yeah, back in the day, it was all
say
about
that
some
shit 3 times?
end of the world, biblical, but kind of had a real reality type of itch into it, sketched it, you know what I'm saying? So it made you afraid.
So stay tuned for that. The remake possibly will be.
Can I tell y'all something?
Yeah.
You look like Candyman.
Okay.
You really do.
That's fine. I've never seen Candyman.
Nah,
You need to go watch it.
I've never seen Candyman.
He is black though.
Yeah, he is black.
I know that.
Yeah, y'all kind of resemble the dude Candyman.
They do.
I mean, I know the dude that you're talking about. I don't feel like we resemble, but whatever.
Yeah.
I think that counts as some shameless plugs.
All right, so that was your social media.
She
trolling.
over here quiet and shit.
I mean, that's
You
because I
ain't
speak
nothing
when
but
I'm
a
supposed to.
social media stalker.
Are
Okay.
you surfing? Yeah. Or are you trolling?
Queen Trillion, if you
Yes.
gonna be on the block, you gonna have to get in where you fit in, girl.
Mash
Tell your friends.
Okay, yeah, I'm fitting in
you
pretty
got
good.
to feel
I'm
like
being myself.
you got to feel like we all cousins sitting in the family room on
First cousin.
On Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving after we just done ate, watched the Cowboys, done smoked the blunt, and we chilling.
Okay,
you know?
well, I
You know?
definitely don't mean to come across like that at all, you guys.
okay.
But I do speak when spoken
All
to,
right,
so
nah, I'm
excuse
fucking
me.
with
First of all, let me speak to you real quick. You not about to do all this hand motion
Yes,
right
I
next
am.
to me.
Yes, I am.
Cause I'm gonna push you out that chair.
And that's like, we'll go with it. All right, so Queen Trillion, we only have about 8 minutes, and I want to make sure that we get to this. Please introduce yourself. Tell us what you're out here. I already know. I see it. It's like you really mashing out there.
Yes.
You're an inspiration. I talk a lot about you.
Thank you.
Tell us what Mash Mode is about. Mash Mode. Tell us.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm Queen Trillion, Queen of the Mash Just Ass, and I represent the Mash Society.
Okay.
And so what the MASH stands for is make any situation happen. So pretty much it's just centered around the community. The society is all of us, you know, from kids to parents to entrepreneurs, like the whole nine. So we pretty much have a lot of different things going on. We have clothing. We also have vlogs and an artist showcase, artist review that we do online, which is Mash Mode Monday.
Yeah, big
So
ups.
that's pretty much what it is. We just out here just trying to inspire people to make any situation happen.
Where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook. You can search Mash Mode Monday, Mash Mode as one word, and then Monday. And then also search The Mash Society and also Queen Trillion.
So what can we expect next? Because you say you do a lot in the community.
Yes.
And maybe some people that want to get out there and get their hands dirty just like you. Where can we come when Queen Trillion? Where is Queen Trillion going to be next?
Well, we have a Stop the Violence event that's coming up. That's going to be October the 6th. It actually was scheduled to be today, but, you know, we had the crazy weather going on. So, again, that's October 6th. We will be up there vending and just out there taking a stand against the violence because we already know there's so much of that going on. Awesome. So, it's going to be in South Dallas and at the Malcolm X Car Wash.
Okay.
October the 6th.
October the 6th, Malcolm X Car Wash. It's called
the Stop the Violence block party.
Are they washing cars that day too?
I don't know. I don't know.
No,
They don't never stop washing cars.
I don't know.
Southgate car wash,
you go
baby.
down there on the
It could
Malcolm
be
X
2
car
o'clock in the
wash. It's
morning.
gonna be
and
somebody
3
washing
cars
the car.
stalled getting
You ain't
washed.
even got to worry about that. Just pull up and hop out. You hear me?
go.
They may
Somebody
be doing
come
it on
up
the
to you and
side.
ask you, can they wash
They
your
may
car?
do it on the side.
They don't never stop.
All right,
baby.
well, we want to thank Queen Trillian for
Big
coming
ups.
through the
You're
building.
welcome. Thank you for having
We
me.
definitely appreciate it. And like I tell anybody who comes on the show, D Forbes is very, very familiar with it because he's
Yes.
made it so family. But once you come onto the block, after that, you are family. So if there's anything that we can do, anything you want to promote, anything you want our listeners to know about MASH Mode Monday, please send us the information or just come and be like, boom, I'm here.
Already, no doubt.
I'm here, you know. And so you always have a home with us. Thank you definitely for
You're
coming
welcome.
through.
Do you like fried chicken?
Yes. I'm black.
I mean, no.
Do you like fried chicken?
That was a stereotypical thought of living. So you actually don't like fried chicken and shit? What if I like baked chicken?
Bro, I met a little black kid that was apparently allergic to chicken. Now I don't jump on me for this shit.
It can happen.
But this nigga was allergic to chicken. And I was like, nigga, chicken, you can't eat chicken, boy. Give me the card. Give me the card. I need it. You can't eat chicken. I need that.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a great show. There's a couple of things I want to remind you guys. If you are not doing anything from 5 to 7 p.m., there is a twerk fitness class that is going on at the Boom Boom Lounge, 4222 West Camp Wisdom Road. Y'all come out. You got a margarita.
Wait. Does they start off
Food
fast?
available. I am giving away 5 State Fair Classic tickets to the first 5 ladies that walk through the door. Also, I want to give a shout out to my
Them
boy.
strippers.
I wanted to make sure I put this out there to my boy Colin Kaepernick.
Hey.
Actually, as of
Shouts out, Cap.
yesterday, there has been some information that was put out that there is actually 2 teams that are now interested in Colin Kaepernick. And one of them is the New England Patriots. So
One of them's the Raiders.
And one of them is the Raiders. So shout out to that.
That's the noise their ass gonna make when they clapping it tonight. There you
Boom,
go.
boom, room. Boom, boom, lounge, baby.
Colin Kaepernick, if you do get signed and somebody wants you, we are gonna twerk.
You don't need the NFL anymore, Cap.
You don't need that. You really don't.
Nigga, go get your money.
Oh, also, guys, we have D Forbes. Shout out to D Forbes. Yesterday was his birthday. So we are in straight celebration mode. We are going to be turning up. We turn up every Saturday at the Boom Boom Lounge. Villa Koola presents Queen City Saturdays. But this Saturday is very special. We have a special girl, a nice looking, very beautiful lady coming through the building. A lot of you may be familiar with her. Her name is Yaz. Yaz Adore. So guys, come through. She is actually giving away a full lace wig.
Free shit.
All you have to do is buy a raffle ticket for $10, and we will be doing a drawing tonight and announcing the winners. Guys, you cannot beat $500. You normally would pay $500 for something like this, but all you have to pay is $10.
Yeah, man, what?
All you have to pay is
A lot
damn near rent.
That ain't none of your business.
Hey,
Just like y'all go out and pay $200 for
shout
some
out,
Jordans.
shout
But
out
fight
to,
night is breaking up marriages, though, right?
I just didn't
Fight night's
know.
breaking up
I had
marriages.
Right.
Do you
That's
know
only a
how
$40 game. Oh no, it's free. It's a free game.
But do you know how long the wig would last? Like,
Don't
this
care.
wig would last
I
your
dig it,
girl.
but I just had no idea.
Shout out to Ebony Jules.
Shout
Happy
out
birthday to
Ebony
you.
Jules.
Hey,
Happy
JK
birthday
with
to
the
her.
AK, his
Shout
birthday.
out to JK with the AK.
Yeah.
They all are going to be in the building at Queen City Saturdays tonight, 4222.
Shout out my
West
little cousin
Camp
Jakara.
Wisdom
Happy
Road.
birthday to you too.
After you leave that twerk class, I want to see what you learned at our birthday party tonight.
No,
I'm
he
not
said
playing.
after you leave that twerk class, he trying to see that ass.
That's what we plan on doing. We plan on staying in
You
the
plan
building.
on letting him
Turning
see
up for the rest
what?
of the night.
What?
Hey, you see, Pinky said, hey, she's going to be in the building. So y'all come
Big
out.
ups.
Come out. Men are even welcome to come to the twerk fitness class. If you want to watch,
Wait.
but I'm going to tell you something, you still got to pay to get through that door.
Pay to go see that shit.
Yeah.
Niggas pay $20 to get into the strip club. $20.
It's only $15 eating at the Boom Boom
I mean,
Lounge.
at least a strip. Never mind. You're right.
And there's a stripper pole in there.
You don't have to throw no dollars after you get in there.
You don't have to throw no dollars at the strip at the tip.
Right on. Right on.
Hey.
I'm look. I'm not about to shit on our parade. My mind went one way, and I talk about it when we off air. It's, you know.
So again, we want to thank Queen Trillion for coming through. We want to thank you for definitely. We will make sure that this happens again because I am just ecstatic at how this show went. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody that's out there on the block hustling. Whatever it is that you're doing, just remember to be safe
and stay out of jail.
Tell your friends. Jail. The weather is supposed to get a little bad, but hey, the party doesn't stop. So
it's going down.
All you gotta do is be under a roof and come to the Boom Boom Lounge.
The Boom Boom Lounge, baby. It's a hell of a roof at the Boom Boom Lounge, by the way.
Do the thing.
Thank y'all. We will be back next Saturday, same time, same place. We appreciate you. Class is now dismissed.
Yay! You've been listening to The Block. If you miss any part of the show, you can catch us every weekday, or you can download the podcast on VillaCoolaradio.com. School is over, and we out.
I got a check. I'm out here living